how are you guys using and leveraging both data and LLMs within your day-to-day work today?
These days, I'm mostly focused on the investing side. So the use case for finance user is very different. But there are like a lot of use cases specifically within like the CFO finance org. And then I'll talk about different examples. So one example recently is like, okay, like I do a lot of data analysis now also in my investor days. And before basically you will like put all the data in Excel, you will like try to create like a chart, and then it takes like a lot of time to just like do like the correct formatting, like adding tags, a lot of those things. And then essentially like now what I did is I basically just give the instruction like to ChatGPT. And then I'm literally like, okay, creating like this type of chart, this format, and essentially like ChatGPT gave me like a Python code, and then I just like run the Python code. So basically the benefit is like before like adding a chart may take like 2 hours. Like now I have it like in 2 minutes, and it's just like so much easier to like update. So I think it's kind of like a rethink of like how we do work, right? Before it's like as finance person, we're like so used to just put all the data in Excel, manually creating either in like Excel or Google side. And now it's just like for those of you who like haven't used like the code side of like AI, like it just like I really encourage you to like try to like maybe like have like ChatGPT to generate like the Python code for you, and you run the Python code, and it's just like day and night like a big shift. So that is like one very particular example.
Awesome. Yeah. Paul?
Yeah, I think the large language models are really good at reading and writing use cases. And so an example of that is, for example, if you feed it kind of like the ASC 606 handbook that your auditor might use and a revenue contract, it can kind of go through it and see if the way you've written your ASC 606 memo is consistent with the handbook and consistent with your model customer contract, and could kind of give you feedback on it. And so it's actually a good like kind of almost like an internal audit function to do like a second check through some of the accounting procedures and memorandums that you may have. Another example on more the forecasting side is like you could have it help you write the SQL or the Looker ML to retrieve data that you may be using for revenue forecasts or for some other type of data-driven forecast that you would normally be writing by hand.
Yeah. Yeah. So what I'm hearing from you, it's a combination of really looking at, well, first collecting and then interpreting that unstructured data and putting it into a more structured format to do the analysis, and then leveraging existing structured data today to produce, a chart or a graph or something that's that otherwise would have taken a lot of time and effort.